Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be kind of a fun one, a really simple one. This is just going to be a very simple summer makeup routine. This is pretty much the day-to-day makeup routine that I follow when the weather is just warm and you're sweating and you just want to still be wearing makeup, but definitely something that's light and natural and that's not going to make you feel like your face is just like caked in everything, because believe me girl, I am someone who loves to put a lot of makeup on, but sometimes if you're going to be outside and if it's hot like it is right now, which is why I'm in a tank top, then you know, at least me personally, I don't love having a ton of makeup on when I know I'm going to be outside all day and sweating and all of that kind of stuff. So this is my best recommendations for summer makeup and just my really simple summer makeup routine. So please, like I said, don't mind my little tank top that I have on right now. It is so hot in my house right now. And also, of course, please pardon the mess in the background. I'm in the middle of kind of like cleaning everything out of my room and just like moving things around. And it has just not been a pretty sight. But I know I need to record some videos, so just please don't mind that. And without further ado, let's just get into the video. So the first thing that I love to do anytime really is to make sure that my face is ready to go. So you really want to make sure that, first of all, you want to cleanse your face before you do makeup. Make sure that you have like nice clean skin. That is going to give you really the best like overall look. But another thing you really want to do is just make sure that your skin is prepped and ready to go. So the first thing that I like to do is go in with some kind of a serum. So the one that I'm going in with today is the Bare Minerals Skin Longevity Vital Power Infusion. This is I believe this is a serum, but it says to use it after you cleanse your face, and it says to just use about 2 pumps of it. So this is like a little sample size. I don't know if you can really see it. I don't know if you can see it. I think the light is too bright, but it says to use just about 2 pumps of this, and it's like very liquidy, as you can see, and then you just kind of rub it together and just put it all over your skin. After any type of serum, that's when you want to go ahead and moisturize your skin. So the one that I have been loving is the Miracle Cream by the Better Skin Company. And I actually did make a video on this. You guys may have seen it, but this is just so great. I seriously love this stuff, you guys. I use it like every day. It's like almost gone. You probably can't tell because it's white, but it's like literally almost gone. I use it all the time. The thing is, I use this even if I'm not wearing makeup. It just gives your skin such a healthy look. So even if you don't have makeup on, you can just throw some of this on and your skin still just looks and feels great. And I put way too much on right now. A little bit goes a long way with this stuff, you guys, honestly. And the thing is, in the summertime, everyone wants that really like fresh, natural, dewy, glowy skin look. But if you're putting an oil under your foundation and you're already oily, or you're going to be outside where you're going to be sweating, then you're just going to look like you're really sweating. So that's why I prefer using something like this, and this has honestly just been just so great lately for me. Honestly, it just allows you to not have that like oily look, but it still gives you that good glowy like dewy skin, if you can tell. So that's why I really prefer this. My face does tend to sweat if I'm outside a lot in the summertime, so if I put an oil underneath my foundation, my whole skin is just gonna look sweaty and gross. So this has been a lifesaver. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna go in with is my Farsali Jelly Beam Highlighter in Glazed. So I got this for my birthday a few months ago, and at first I was amazed by like the pigment and how just like pretty and bright and blinding this highlight was. And then I tried to use it and I just couldn't get it to work very well. But lately I've just been putting it under my foundation just to give her kind of an overall like glowy look, and it's been working pretty well like that. I still haven't quite figured out exactly how to make it look good over top of my foundation, but it's all a learning process. I've been trying different brushes and trying my beauty blender and different sponges and all that kind of stuff, and I still haven't gotten quite where I want to be with it. So right now I just am going to take some of it on my finger and just put it on the high points, and then, you know, my foundation will go over top of it. Okay, I'm using natural lighting today for my video, and every time I turn, this is like too bright. The sun is just like washing my whole face out. Oh wait, nope, see? But yeah, I know I look a little crazy right now, but I promise once the foundation and everything is over top of it, it'll be blended out and it will definitely look better. And if it's still not blending out quite the way you want it to with your finger, you can always go in with a sponge and just kind of go over top of it and just kind of just smooth it out a little bit. It's so bright. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now that you have that in all of the places that you want to be shining, we're gonna move on to the next step. So like I said, I've just been using this one because I got it for my birthday and I've just been trying to figure out the best ways to use it. And honestly, I really have been liking using it like this. I know, I'm telling you, I know I look crazy right now, don't worry. But if you want to kind of achieve a similar look, this is honestly fairly expensive. Like, this is definitely a luxury product. You don't have to go out and get this. I have another great liquid highlighter from Becca, and so many other brands are coming out with liquid highlighters. So just be on the lookout for one that you think works best for you. This one, I think, honestly works really good for what I've been using it for. It does look good over top of foundation too. I just haven't figured out the best way for me to achieve that look. But this is honestly really good for me right now for this, but there's definitely other great products for the same things. Okay, next is foundation, and for this I'm actually going to be going in with a CC cream, and I'm sure you've heard of this. This is a very popular product. This is the IT Cosmetics CC cream, and this one is the one, I believe they have two. I think they have one that has a bit of a shimmer, and then there's like the matte one, even though I wouldn't say it's matte, but it's just like not shimmery. So this is the one that's not shimmery. And I got this in the color medium. And the great thing about this for the summertime is that it has SPF 50 in it. If you're gonna be outside and you wanna wear foundation, you want to definitely make sure that it is one that has some type of SPF in it. So this is so great. It's going to be really good for your skin. It's going to make sure that no sunburn seeps through your foundation. I'm telling you, you want to make sure that you have a face product that is definitely going to have some type of SPF in it. And I love using this one because it gives you coverage like a foundation, but it's still light like a CC cream. So I absolutely love this product. I couldn't recommend it more. And now we're just gonna go ahead and use it. So I'm just gonna put a few pumps of this onto my sponge and just put it all over my face. Oh, and quick reminder. So I'm not typically someone who really likes to just lay out in the sun anymore. I can't do it like I used to. But if you're getting tan in the summer, please be sure to go up a color or two in your foundation. Nothing is worse than having just this super light face and a darker body because your foundation doesn't match the rest of your body. So please just keep that in mind. Like I said, I don't typically lay out that much anymore, so that's not something that I really have to worry about like I used to, but I still always try to have an extra darker foundation just in case, and that's definitely something that you guys will want to keep in mind for the summertime. And another thing, if you don't have a foundation that's your perfect color match because you may have gotten a little darker, you know, you can use bronzer and try to fix it up and everything, but if you are gonna try to do something like that, please just remember to always blend on your ears and down your neck, okay? Nothing is worse than just a boop foundation line. You can see exactly where it is. You wanna look flawlessly blended, and that definitely comes with blending your face product down the neck. And the hairline, blend in the hairline. Please blend in your hairline. Okay, so after foundation, we're gonna go into concealer, and I actually got a really good night's sleep last night. I slept for like 12 hours, which is crazy. I haven't slept in so long, so my dark like circles aren't as dark as they usually are, so I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, so for concealer, I am a huge stan of the Tarte Shape Tape. I absolutely love it. I honestly, like I said, really typically have really dark circles under my eyes, and that is the one thing that conceals them. I did review that when I first bought it in one of my videos, and I did mention how after a while it started to look like the dark circles were peeking through, which did happen, and now I just tend to use like a color correcting concealer under the Tarte Shape Tape, but honestly still nothing works as good as the Tarte Shape Tape for me. But that is a very thick consistency, and for the summertime, if I'm outside, I want to try to use something a little bit lighter because that's just going to crease immediately on me. No matter how much I powder, if I'm outside and I'm sweating and I have something thick like that on my face, it's just gonna crease so much quicker than I would like it to. So what we're gonna go in with today is the, what brand is this? The I think it's pronounced Koki? I'm not sure how to pronounce it, I'm sorry. But this is the Be Bright Illuminating Concealer. This brightens your under eyes and it's super thin. But underneath of this, I am gonna go in with the Smashbox Studio Skin 24-Hour Waterproof Concealer. I'm gonna go in with the tiniest bit of this just because this is very, very light. So it kind of can be sheer, and I do still have dark circles. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the Smashbox just to provide a little bit more protection from my dark circles, but not enough where it's gonna be like thick and cakey. And I feel like I can't even use the littlest bit of Tarte Shape Tape without it being super thick. So I'm just gonna go in with the tiniest bit of the Smashbox concealer underneath of the Koki one. Okay, so I put that on all the points that I want to conceal, and then I'm of course just going to go ahead and blend this out. And as you can see, the highlighter, the Farsali highlighter is still peeking through under the foundation. So that's perfect, exactly what we're going for. All right, perfect. So we have that all blended out, and now you can see that our skin is looking flawless. And like I said, you can still definitely see that Farsali highlighter peeking through, which is perfect. It's giving you, like I said, that really dewy and fresh makeup look that we want, but it's not making us look oily and like greasy and sweaty, which is definitely something that can happen in the summertime. So that's why if you're already naturally oily, like I get very oily in this area, if you're already oily, you don't want to use an oil in the summertime. You might want to try to stay away from it most of the time, but definitely in the summertime, because you are just going to be looking greasy and gross, and that is not a cute look on anybody. Dewy and fresh, definitely a good look. Greasy, not so much. Oh, I also did forget to mention, I just wanted to quickly tell you guys, the Koki concealer that I was using is in the color medium beige, and the Smashbox concealer that I'm using is in the color light medium. Okay, then you're just gonna wanna powder your face, any type of face powder that you have, any type of just natural color, like whatever skin complexion you are, try to find like a good face powder that is that color, and just go ahead and powder. So I don't like to powder a lot because I'm not trying to take away that dewiness, but you do want to just set it down, because if you don't powder at all, then your face is just going to start looking kind of gross. The foundation is going to start sliding, it's going to start moving around. We don't want that to happen, so we just want to go ahead and apply some powder around some spots. You might want to be a little bit more heavy-handed than you would on the other spots. Like under my eyes, I'm going to be, apply a little bit more than I would say, like, I don't know, over here. But you still want to make sure that you are applying powder all around. I definitely also apply powder like right here around my nose, because that is where I notice that my foundation starts picking up the quickest, and also my forehead. Okay, so now it's time to add some dimension back to our face. As good and as flawless as our skin is looking right now, we definitely want to add some dimension back in. So I'm just going to be taking this small contour brush, and I'm just going to take a little bit of my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer and just contour right in the hollows of my cheeks. And whenever you're trying to blend out your contour, you always want to kind of work it like up. So if you're starting here and you have a sharp line and you need to like blend it a little bit, you don't want to blend it down because that's just going to make you look smudged. You kind of want to blend it just like slightly up, just kind of work it up. That's going to give you a more lifted cheekbone look, which is pretty much the point of contouring. Okay, so now I'm going to take this little kind of like flat blending brush. This is from e.l.f. and I'm just going to go back into that same bronzer and I'm just going to slightly contour my nose. Contouring your nose can be a great thing, especially because like I really am not a fan of my nose. I have a fairly large nose and I try to contour it just to give it an overall like thinner effect. But you don't want to go crazy with it, and that is definitely something that I see some people do. You don't want to go overboard with contouring your nose. It's just not going to be a good look. So very slightly contouring can be a great thing, but just be careful. Okay, so like I said, this is a summer makeup routine, and in the summer, like I said, I try not to lay out that much. But we want to give a false look that I do lay out. So in order to do that, we are going to go in with the Tarte Park Ave Princess bronzer and just bronze our skin up. Now, when I first tried this, I didn't like it because it does have a shimmer to it. But honestly, I was using it as a contour and I was definitely using it incorrectly. So if you use this as a bronzer and just use it like above here and kind of on your forehead a little bit, you can definitely give yourself a very good bronze and glowy kind of sun-kissed look. So as you can see now, we definitely have more of a sun-kissed bronzed look, which is great. And I am ready to move on to blush. So for blush today, I'm going in with the Hot Mama by the Balm Cosmetics. This one is, oh, I guess Hot Mama is the color of it. Since the overall look of today's theme is definitely like glowy and dewy skin, I think this is gonna look perfect. This looks so good. Okay, and since I do my eyebrows in like every makeup video, I'm definitely gonna just do those off camera to save some time. All right, so eyebrows are done. And now I am gonna go into my Fenty Beauty Hustla Baby highlighter and just add a little bit more highlight to my face. Okay, again, I'm using natural light and the sun keeps picking up on it. There we go. You can kind of see it. It keeps picking up on it and going bright, but look at how pretty this highlighter is. Oh, it's so good. And this highlighter honestly looks so good over the Farsali one. And yes, I'm one of those people who like to use a fan brush for my highlighter. Stone me, but I can't see using like a big fluffy brush for my highlighter. I don't get it. I don't get it. And then for the nose, since we want that to relate, I'm gonna take this little tiny brush and take a little bit of the highlighter on here and just really define the nose. And we're gonna, of course, do this because we really want the attention of the nose to be, you know, geared towards the center. Okay, now for eyes, we're gonna keep it super, super natural. And for that, I'm gonna go into my Morphe palette. This is, I wanna say this is the Always Golden palette. Yeah, Always Golden. This is the 9A Always Golden. And this one has a ton of great just neutral shades, which I love. And we are gonna go, yeah, you can see my dirty makeup towel right here. We're gonna go in with the color Witness, which is right in the center. And I'm just taking a fluffy brush and just blending that kind of through the crease and just around. And And it's really good to know that these colors are super like pigmented and they come on a little bit darker than they look in the pan. So you just want to kind of be careful. Perfect. And then I'm going to go into this color right up here called Surprise. This is just kind of like a shimmery light color, and I'm just going to use that to go in the inner corners and under my brow bone. Okay, and to finish off the look, you can of course go in with your favorite mascara or anything like that. Typically in the summer, I try not to wear fake lashes if I know I'm gonna be outside all day, just because like the sweat and then it starts to be bothersome, all that kind of stuff. But recently we had a little bit of an eyelash curler incident, and as you can see, this middle part of my eyelashes all broke off. So that was like detrimental to me, but I'm someone who wears fake lashes pretty much all the time anyway, like I said, except when I know I'm gonna be outside all day. But just for the purpose of this video, I am gonna go in with some Ardell Wispies. As you can see, they're super just like natural, and that is just gonna add the final dimensions to my eyelashes. All right, now to completely finish off this natural, simple summer makeup look, I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal Infallible paint. This is in the color 314 Spicy Blush. I seriously love this lipstick. This is like a little sample one that I got from Ulta, but I love it so much. And there you have it. So I am gonna go and do something with this hair and probably get changed into an outfit that's not just a tank top. But this is my, like I said, very natural, simple summer makeup tutorial. I'm telling you guys, I know I talked a lot, which is what made this video a little bit longer than it needed to be, but this is such a simple makeup tutorial, and honestly, you guys can do this in probably like 10 minutes. Like if I wasn't talking, I have this whole routine down in just a few minutes. It's so simple, and once you find the products and everything that works best for you, you will get into that routine as well. But these are definitely some of my best recommendations, especially for the summertime. Like I said, the CC cream, especially with the SPF, and then just using like different highlighters and not necessarily using an oil to achieve that dewy skin look if you already have naturally oily skin. Just some of those things like that were just some of my recommendations, and I'm so happy that I finally got to share them all with you. I hope that you will use them when you are thinking about doing or enhancing your summer makeup look, and I hope that you guys learned something new and enjoyed this tutorial and liked the overall end look. If you guys want to see more stuff like this, please let me know. I had so much fun making this tutorial, and I will definitely see you guys all on the next one.